Hoochie. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Chat with Mike and Chew with special guest Johnavan in the house.
Yo.
What's up, big
What
dog?
up?
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Chilling.
Welcome to
What'd
the
you do?
pod.
Yeah, welcome. What'd you do today?
Thank you. Appreciate you. Today?
Yeah.
Today's my only day off.
For real?
Yeah. On Monday's like the only day off.
Yeah.
So other than that, it's work.
What do you do for work these days?
I'm a barber.
Where at?
Yeah. At HNLAX.
HNLAX. Is that your first shop you worked at?
No. I started working at 808 Simply Faded in Nanakuli.
Mm-hmm.
I picked this up only like 6 years ago, bro.
For real?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. What got you into being a barber? Because you're obviously a very talented fighter.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. Like, you're one of the top fighters in the scene back in the day.
Yeah.
And like, how'd you become a barber?
I was actually fighting full time.
Yeah.
And I told my wife that, yo, I wanna
Switch up.
I want to like start cutting Dream's hair. My son is Dream.
Uh-huh.
Cut his hair as a hobby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To get him nice and to save some money because
Keep him clean.
Yeah, keep him clean, save some money. And she's like, yeah, go for it. I think maybe 3 months in, I started getting really good. She said, yo, you got to get in the shop.
Uh-huh.
So I hit up Jake Stunner. He was like, yo. I was like, yo, can I come through? He's like, yeah, for sure. So him and Conlo Cook actually got me into 808 Simply Faded.
Yeah.
And then from there, it kind of just took off.
So they got
slowly.
you in. So you already had some skills already if they got you in, huh?
Yeah, they got me in because technically.
Where'd you first start learning that stuff?
YouTube, bro.
For real?
What?
Yeah, actually YouTube.
Did you grow up cutting hair?
No.
For real?
No,
Bro, back in the
yeah.
hood, like we grew up edging each other up and
Yeah.
like trying basic haircuts. Like,
Conlo Cook was actually everybody's barber in high school.
uh-huh.
And that was it. He just always cut her hair. And then on top of him it would be Rob Joe, who's another top barber in Hawaii, like one of the best in Hawaii, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they were it. And then 6 years ago, I was like, let me try picking these clippers.
For real.
And
What was
I
the
just
first
got
cut
into
you
it.
did? Like a fade or what?
It was a fade on my son.
For real?
It took me about 4 hours because, yeah.
Imagine if you was taking 4 hours per cut in the shop. You'd be broke, dog.
It was my very first cut. It took me about 4 hours.
Damn.
Only because
Yeah.
Rob Joe was mentoring me the whole time. So I'm cutting my son's hair. Every time I do something wrong, he said, nope, stop.
For real.
I think, okay. And then I started doing something. Nope, stop.
Yeah.
Think.
All with the guards and the
I'm
blade
like,
stuff. Man.
I'm there like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I'm there for a long time, and my wife takes me, yo, what's going on? I'm almost done. And I finally finish it, and then we get there, she's like, pretty good.
Yeah.
So I started doing it on my own. Keep going. And
What was the first
Yeah.
set of clippers you bought?
first set of clippers would be the wall.
With all the color
Sterling.
guards? With all the colors?
No,
Or
no.
you bought the nice ones right
I
off
bought
the bat.
the nice one off the bat.
Damn.
Because that's the thing. I have a lot of barber friends at the time.
Uh-huh.
I mean, before
They
I
told
even
you what
barber-
to get?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what? If you tell me right now what to get,
Yeah.
what would I get? And
Yeah.
it was a Sterling Walls, seniors.
Yeah.
The Sterling Wall seniors, my very first clipper.
Wow. What was your first edgers?
My first edger would be the Wall Detailers,
Wall detailers.
and now I don't fuck with Wall at all.
Yeah. Was it those little maroon ones? Like the little red maroon
Yeah,
ones?
the red maroons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Wall Detailers.
Yep.
And now I don't really fuck with Wall at all.
Yeah, they're a little weird. Which ones do you rock now?
I rock the Stylecraft Rebels.
Ah.
I can honestly, there's no wrong tool.
Yeah.
You got to know what fits you,
Yeah.
and there's no wrong way to fade.
Yeah.
Everybody has a different way to fade. So I fade different from Rob Joe or Kanaloa or the guys that I work with. Everybody has a different system. You know what I mean? As long as you have your own system and you know and you do it repetitively,
Yeah.
then you'll be all right.
Yeah. How long you been over at LAX?
Oh, 4 years? I've been there 4 years out of my
Yeah.
6.
Nice.
It's really it's one of the top barbershops on island. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Honestly. And like
The
that's
aesthetic
not-
is dope too. Like the branding and everything else is dope.
And it's not because I work there or whatever. Oh, it's
Yeah.
a top barbershop.
Yeah.
No, like it is in the way the boss is Dominic. They call him Dre. Dominic Esamina. He is amazing boss. You know what I mean?
How so? What makes him different?
He's a leader. He's more of a leader than a boss. So I've always said this is It's not, oh, I need you to do this. You got to do this.
He shows you.
He's not a barber.
Yeah.
He's not a barber at all. But he owns a barbershop. He's
Yeah.
it's been open for like 6 years already. I've been working there for 4 of them. And he owns a barbershop, but he's not a barber. But he's like, yo, what do you need? What do you need me to do for you? You need water? You thirsty? I'll get you water right now.
Yeah.
You hungry? I'm gonna get you food in between your cuts.
Yeah.
I mean, he does.
He
that
takes
kind
care
of
of
thing.
you, kind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Keeps
for
you
sure.
stoked to show up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, usually nobody likes their boss.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
nobody
facts.
really likes their boss.
Yeah. But when you get a good one, you remember them.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
It's kind of like how it was with teachers back in the day. Like, most teachers sucked, but when you got a good one, you're like, this teacher's cool as fuck.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Unless you're a sucky student, bro.
Yeah, that
Like,
could be.
Yeah,
could be.
not you. I'm saying in general.
Same thing. You could be a shitty employee, and then your
Exactly.
boss is like always on your ass. You know?
Yeah, your mentality has got to be. It's all about mentality. Everybody's mentality is different, and once their mentality is like gonna sync up,
Yeah.
then that's where everything goes smooth.
Talk about your mentality. You got a winner's mentality. I've been around you, even just playing like flag football, basketball.
Yeah.
Boxing. You always just trying to catch a dub, bro. Where'd you get that from?
My dad,
Yeah.
100%.
How was he?
He passed away in last November.
I remember.
It's almost a year already.
Yeah.
But his whole thing was, he seen in me was always everything that I put my mind to. I was always good at, and I never noticed it. I'm like, I'm just competitive
Yeah.
or whatever.
But he's outside looking
But
in.
I was looking in.
Yeah.
Like when I started dribbling, when I picked up a basketball, I started dribbling it. Like when I was like 12, I could dribble good. I wasn't great at basketball though.
Yeah.
I was horrible.
Yeah.
But like I could dribble, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I picked up football, and I got really good at football. Honestly, I feel like I was better at football than I was at fighting.
Yeah.
And then
What position did you play in football?
You're not gonna even guess. Go ahead and guess.
I'm gonna guess strong safety,
Nope.
Oh, I'm gonna guess.
D line, DN,
Tight end.
Defensive end.
defensive end. I can see that though.
Defensive end.
Big athletic guy coming off the edge.
No, I was skinny, bro.
For real?
I was skinny.
Would
I
you,
think-
would you still tall though, or no?
I was still tall.
Yeah.
I was still tall, but I was super skinny.
Yeah. Did you have some success at a DN?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My technique was good. I think the only thing that hurt me was not being so big.
Yeah.
The reason I didn't get big as a defensive end is because of fighting.
Yeah.
I did both.
So that was gonna be my next
Yeah.
question. Were you already fighting? Because
already-
I could
well.
see how on the DN with the hand with
Yeah.
the ripping and all this stuff could be good for like fighting knowledge would be
Right,
good for
right,
a DN
right.
position. You know
At
what
what age did you start fighting?
I started fighting at 11.
I mean?
I started training at 8,
Oh.
fighting at 11. I think I started training at 8 with my dad, and I went to the gym. And I remember
What was the first gym you went to?
Waianae boxing.
Really?
Oh, baby,
That's
Waianae
what. That's why
boxing.
all you guys get the
That's where all the
connect.
monsters is from. Me,
Yep.
Nito,
Ace,
Ben, Ace,
all the boy
Dallas,
all
bro,
of them. Noah.
KJ, Noah. Yeah, they're all beasts because Waianae boxing built
Yeah.
Oh.
really. But yeah, bro, I think I
So
started
you said 8
11.
years old, or
I started at 8.
but you
and,
didn't fight till 11.
I didn't fight till 11. So I started at
Yeah.
8. I went to Waianae boxing for maybe
So you were
2
boxing
weeks.
background.
yeah. I went to Waianae boxing for 2 weeks when I was 8. I sparred a kid who was like 20, 30 pounds heavier than me. Got beat up and never went back. I was like, fuck this. I never went back.
But as a coach, you've seen that happen other times. You've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
other people get their ass whooped and never show
Oh,
up
yeah.
again. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, the kid outweighed me by so much. Like Pops, like
He set
I don't
you
think
up.
you should spar. No, but Pops, like I don't think you should spar.
Oh, he
The
told
kid
you
wanted-
that.
Yeah, but the kid wanted to spar me. I was like, nah.
You hit that line and
I'll spar with him.
Yeah.
I'll spar with him. He was like, I don't think
He
you should
licked
do
you.
it. Beat my ass, bro.
Damn.
Got my
Headgear?
ass-
Were you all geared up at least?
Oh yeah, headgear always.
Okay.
Yeah, like Waianae boxing is super professional.
Yeah.
I was head geared up and I got my ass beat.
Damn.
And that never came back until I was like 11. And then after 11, I kind of grew up from there.
Yeah.
I actually turned pro kickboxer at 16 down here.
I know, dog. You're
Oh,
a fucking
wow.
living legend, bro.
Shit.
Bro, a lot of people don't realize this about, because like as time makes people forget.
Yeah.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like you and Ben was the guys back in the day. Like you guys
Yeah.
you guys was fighting when you was young. You came up and you guys was rocking shows, doing shit. You guys were dancing, coming out dancing, and all this
Yeah.
crazy shit people don't know about. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
100%. And you know what? Like we all trained together. Me, Ben, Max, Max Holloway, John Bernard. Like we all grew up together.
Yeah.
We all grew up together. Tyson LaPola.
How
Colin
close did you guys all
McKenzie.
live together? Like pretty close.
Yeah,
Like,
we live pretty close. Well, frick, I used to train in Waianae,
Yeah.
and I'd go all the way to Macau. It's like 10-minute drive away to train again with Max them.
Oh.
I train with my dad, I train with them. We go back and forth. You know what I mean? They'd come cross train and stuff. But I honestly feel like we never got respected.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we were backyard gyms. We were garage gyms.
Yeah.
And we always got looked down upon.
Who do you think, like in that time, who do you think was the top gyms?
In that time?
Yeah, if you guys was being looked down on, like who was the guys looking down?
I would say, well, I love them now, so I don't want to like.
No, it's okay.
feel bad, but like I felt like they did look down on us. Maybe like some of the 808 guys. Well, not certain people. I know Ron John. He never looks down on anybody.
Yeah.
Auntie Kim, his wife, doesn't. I know some of their fighters for sure was like, these guys are garage gym fighters. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
who are they? The East Siders.
Which is a fair fucking statement, right?
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
most garage guys, there's some good guys training in the garage, but most, like, you know what I mean? Most of the guys taking it serious is showing up to the gym.
yeah. The thing with that was we were kids training kids. You know what I mean? I mean, my dad trained me or whatever. Like,
You guys
for the
never had a real
kickboxing
coach?
part.
You guys never really had a...
No, we had a real coach. Colin McKenzie was a real coach.
Yeah.
My dad was my coach.
Yeah.
My dad was my
Was
coach.
Colin McKenzie the guy that was Max's first coach for his amateur career?
Yeah, he is.
Ah.
Him and Max hadn't fallen out. You know what I mean? But I know Max won't say it, but I'll say it.
Yeah, because I fucking
there
never...
would be no Max Holloway if there was a Colin McKenzie.
Really? Why do you say that?
Only because Max was a badass baseball player. And I think nobody knew that either. Like, he's super good at baseball.
Yeah.
And at the time, I think he told Colin, like, yo, I'm done. I don't want to fight. I'm just gonna go play baseball. Mm-hmm. And Colin said, give me 1 year. Give me 1 year. And you could be world champ. And sure enough,
UFC champ.
world champ. Yeah. But
Multiple time.
here he was he beat guys that, like I said, people who actually looked down on us.
Mm-hmm.
Like he beat Harris Sarmiento, who was a beast.
Shout out to Hybrid.
Yeah, beast. He beat Harris. He beat Bryson Kamaka, who's another beast. The thing about Bryson Kamaka though is that he was at a level. He had natural talent. He could have, to me, in my eyes, Bryson Kamaka could have been great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when Max went in there with it, it was like, yo, he's about to get pounded.
You thought Max was going to get pounded?
No. I never.
Oh.
They thought. Their whole gym like, yo, Max about to get pounded.
Yeah.
Dude is first of all,
bigger.
Dude didn't make weight. He didn't make weight against Max.
Yeah.
At all. So he had to try and make weight the day before. I mean, the day of the fight. Mm-hmm. And then Max fought him, and Max just ended him. You know what I mean? And nobody was like, yo, this skinny kid just beat the shit out of Bryson Kamaka. And Bryson Kamaka at the time was like real muscular.
Yeah.
And Max is skinny, bro.
Yeah.
And then he beat the shit out of him. Mm-hmm. And then he went on to beat Harris. Mm-hmm. And which was another like, what the fuck? How'd he do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the thing is, like I said, they've always been looked down as these garage gyms. Like, these gyms who don't deserve to be where we're at because we're in a facility. You know what I mean?
For
like,
sure.
So it's all about...
Dude, one more question about Max before we move on is like, you just said you grew up with him. You guys was training together and you cross-training, this and that. What is it like? A lot of guys train. What is that like to see somebody that you train with keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until they freaking at the very ESPN, ABC. Remember when Max opened up that ABC card against Kelvin Cater? To me, that was one of the biggest things. Like when you're on ABC, that's like fucking... Everyone sees it. Every TV gets that channel. You know what I mean? Like, so for you, like seeing a guy, like was your training partner, and did you see that early on? Like, how was that for you? Even as the run went on, he went on that 15-hour. How was that you seeing man? That I used to train with that guy. I used to hit that guy. Like you seeing him keep going. How does that?
That it's not a surprise
for real.
Max, no matter like how much talent we had over Max. Like, Max will always be the hardest working guy in the room. Like no matter what, no matter if he had a bad day in the gym or a good day, he was always the hardest.
And what does that look like? Showing up early, leaving late? Like what do you mean by hard working?
He'd run farther, running farther, faster.
Yeah,
exactly. Like showing up early, leaving late, just putting in the work.
Yeah,
like he has to be put in. You know, he put in extra work that has to be put in.
Yeah,
and he at the time that he was training with us, it was never a, oh man, well, I gotta do this. It was never a,
No complaints.
No complaints.
Yeah.
Max would never complain. Max would just do
work.
Max just did when he worked 100%.
That's crazy.
And that's why
So was that really
the whole mentality was always, it's not where you train, it's how you train.
Yeah.
100%. That's why I taught my kids that.
Yeah.
My son that. And like another saying that my daughter hates me saying is everybody wants to be great, but nobody wants to put in the work. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be great, but nobody wants to put in the work. And Max put in the work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I know I want to instill that on my son and my daughters. Yeah. That, all right,
it's the most important piece.
Yeah, I want this. So that's why I'm always trying to get the dub.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to be great, so I'm going to be great. I'm going to put in the work.
Yeah. It's a daily thing too. Like I noticed a lot of the greats and a lot of people that are really good at shit. It's not about when the lights come on. It's about every day just being great every day. You know what I mean? And it carries on.
Oh yeah.
When the lights come on, they still great. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's not like they just show up and be great.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. It's all about the work that nobody sees. Everybody sees the victory.
Yeah.
You know, and they see the little 24/7.
Yeah.
You know, they see those little
fight week shit.
Fight week stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they don't see
the camp.
The whole camp.
Yeah.
They don't see the trials and
off
tribulations.
season.
Yeah. So like as far as being a fighter, it's amazing. I love it. I love getting punched in the face and punching people in the face. I love doing it.
Yeah.
I want to keep doing it. But I wouldn't want it for my son.
Why is that?
Well, we all know as far as we know, like this generation is different.
Yeah.
Softer. You know, we're a softer generation. And it's more so a mental thing. I feel like fighting is a real mental thing. Like me, Ben, the reason me, Ben, Max, we're all great at our times that we were great is because we believe we could beat anybody.
Yeah, that confidence.
We couldn't be hurt. We were invincible. It's that confidence that we have. You know what I mean? And then now that I look back on it, I feed off of this. I feed off of who's there. I feed off of the trials and tribulations. The people saying that I'm not gonna do it. I feed off of that. Now in this generation, I feel like it's not like that. I feel like kids break easily mentally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this example, just one example is like, you got to fight, Mike? We're all gonna. Me and my family's gonna be there. We're all gonna be watching you. Oh shit. Oh shit, they're all gonna be watching me. His whole family's coming just to see me. You know what I mean? I feel like that mentally is gonna fucking like that starts it right there. And then oh shit, I gotta make weight. Oh, what if I don't make weight? Oh man, if I don't make weight, we're not gonna fight. And people's gonna come there for nothing. It's just like a mental thing that if my son wants to fight, I'll train him nonstop. He trains.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'd rather him not fight just mentally. It's just a different.
How's he doing with his football season so far?
He's doing okay. He's doing good. I mean, he plays for Mauna High School, and he's doing well.
He's playing safety, right?
Yeah, he's playing safety. He actually they had him switch to Rover.
Nice.
I think they just lost a linebacker, so they had to switch over to Rover.
Is he on the field a lot? He's a freshman or sophomore?
Yeah, he's a freshman. Well, he was on the field a lot, and then he got hurt. He injured his back.
Wow, how?
Well, he tackled wrong. You know, he tried to like slightly drop his head. He slightly dropped it, and then he hurt his back for a little while. And then,
is he all right now?
He's all right. He's good now. Yeah. You know what I mean, but like we wasn't even planning to do this. We were actually planning to fight.
Yeah, he's
like
playing. Is he playing varsity too?
No, he's a freshman.
Okay,
yeah. Like we weren't even planning to do football. We were planning to fight.
Yeah.
Because he asked, but like I said, I wouldn't want him to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell him no.
Yeah.
If he tells me, Dad, I want to fight. All right.
Do you want to see your son go to college?
Yeah.
For sure?
Oh, yeah. Well, all my kids.
How's his grades doing?
His grades could be better. I mean, his grade, the thing is, I know he's smart.
Yeah.
So I think his 8th grade year, he had a hard time, right? He was like not failing, but he had a really low grade. Pretty much failing.
Yeah.
My wife's eyes.
Yeah.
He could have passed, but my wife wanted him to be better. In the span of 3 weeks, he went from C's, D's, and F's to A's and B's.
Nice. Wow! So he can do it.
He
just got to lock in.
He just doesn't do it. Yeah.
He's that's like, how it was for. I feel like that's how it was for me too. Yeah. How were you in high school? You're the same way, probably.
No, I was hella smart.
For real?
Yeah, I was hella smart.
Nice. You did the work.
I did the work.
Yeah.
I actually failed my senior year only because I had my daughter. that year.
Wow.
So I hardly went to school. I was just mostly just at home.
Yeah. Did you graduate from Waianae?
I graduated from Waianae.
Nice.
I mean, my repeat senior year, but I graduated.
So you ran it back.
I ran it back. And then this time I had no excuse though, because like I had my son that year.
Yeah.
Then back to back.
Yeah.
I had him, I had her, my daughter Alexa, and then I had Dream right after.
Wow.
But it's
how
really
old are
back
you,
to back.
dude?
33.
Young gun. So you mentioned you want to get back into fighting. What promotion would that be? What rule set would that be?
Damn. Oh, I wanted to get into it soon, but
what rule set you thinking? MMA, boxing, bare knuckle?
So I told myself I'm probably not gonna do any MMA, but because I have these knee surgeries coming up. I have these knee surgeries coming up, so my knees might be better.
Yeah. What do you feel? So you're walking around. I seen you walk up normal. You need knee surgery. Like what? So what can't you do? Because I see you walking normal. Everything's look from my perspective, from a normal person.
If I run at a full speed, my knees start getting tight. But the thing, because I do play like flag, like play with my son. I run around
basketball
with my son.
too a little bit here and there.
I suck at basketball. But we run around and do stuff.
But when you're going full speed, you feel them.
But I know that because I was training before that, I got hurt. I was training with Ray Cooper.
Yeah.
Ray Brother Cooper, yeah. And we do a lot of ground. We do a lot of wrestling. So right now, I don't think I could wrestle at all right now. Stand-up boxing, I could
How does it feel with him on top of you?
Oh, like death. like death. Like quicksand.
Yeah.
He does this thing when he lets you think you're able to stand up.
Yeah.
Right when you make a forward up motion, he drops his weight. It's like the most discouraging thing ever in life. Ray Brother Cooper is the truth. I'm telling you.
Yes, I mean that boy won the $1 million check. You know what I mean?
Twice.
That's champ. If you win the check, you champ, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Super Bowl shit.
Yeah, Super Bowl shit. So like you get the regular season. Then if you accumulate so much points, then you playoffs. And then the champ. So every year is a different champ, which is kind of cool. You know what I mean? It's kind of different from like UFC when there's one champ the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of different.
I think it's dope. Honestly, I feel like if you are going to be a promotion to shake up what the UFC is doing, you have to bring something different to the table. You can't run the same shit the UFC is doing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why the PFL is like the only... Bellator is kind of even dropping right now, to be honest. Like, because I'm always watching all the videos. I know Bellator, they were trying to sell recently. They were trying to do different stuff. So obviously they trying to exit, you know what I mean? PFL is the one that's kind of doing shit different, you know what I mean?
100%.
They're open to different shit, like signing Francis and doing different shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they taking chances and like trying to disrupt the space.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's an evolving sport.
Yeah.
And in this sport, everybody has to do something different. Like, okay, what's our gimmick? What are we going to be different from these guys? What makes it different from everybody else?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What stands out?
Yeah.
What's gonna want to make fighters come and fight for us?
Yeah. Dude, Ben showed me some shit. Like it was like a K1 old YouTube video he was part of. It was like 1 round boxing, 1 round jujitsu, it was like crazy, bro. It was like he was like young gun, you know what I mean? But he was like some different rule set.
Those are the days.
It was like he's like 1 round literally jits, 1 round standing up. It was like crazy shit, you know?
No. I think that was the man up stand up one.
Yeah.
So that one was funny. So then they had a different one, and what was the promotion called? Oh, I can't think of the promotion. It's gonna bother me. But they changed it. There's 2 rounds kickboxing, 1 round jits.
Was it K1?
No.
Because I thought
totally different one. But.
Yeah. Would you ever be a promoter or anything to do with fighting? Would you ever work in the business of fighting?
I mean, I was working with Nito Boxing.
Yeah, as a coach, right?
As a coach.
Yeah, everyone knows you as a coach. By the way, we started off with Jav talking about barbershop stuff, but a lot of people know him as Coach Jav. You know what I mean? He's a longtime boxing coach. But would you ever do anything else besides coaching or management, promotion?
Management would probably be just for my son. You know what I mean? Just like my son or my daughters, if they ever wanted to fight. I know my oldest doesn't want to fight, but my middle and my little one, they want to scrap. So probably them too.
Yeah. Your kids got swag,
I'm always
bro.
open. I'm always open to do things. I mean, honestly, Nito's me training Anito was more so for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I did help Anito. Whatever. It's more for me for me to keep
stay around it.
Stay around fighting. Yeah, because my last fight was at bare knuckle. Yeah, and I got KO'd. It was horrible. I had a horrible weight cut. I think I cut like 40 pounds a month.
What was the weight? What did you weigh?
165. I think I weighed like 215.
Did you take that fight kind of short notice? Was that a?
Yeah.
Or did you have a full camp?
I asked him to fight. I had like a 5 week camp, but at the same time, like it wasn't guaranteed. So it's like, oh, we have a 165. I wanted to fight at 185 or 75 at least.
Yeah.
And like, oh, we don't got it. We got 165. Now at the time, I feel like the BKFC, they're like the UFC of their sport. You know what I mean? They're like the top,
the biggest one.
Yeah. You know how there's like UFC, then there's Bellator.
Yeah.
They're like the UFC of bare knuckle. You know, they're the top.
Yeah.
And if I told them no, then they're like, okay, we'll pass this guy over.
Yeah.
Promotions love the boys that say yes.
So I was like, you know what I mean? I'll make it.
So 215.
I'll make the weight. So I was 215, and then I cut 40 pounds
in 5 weeks.
In 5 weeks, and 10 pounds more the day before the weigh.
Oh my god!
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I don't think Nito was upset. He never dealt with, because boxing is easier.
Yeah.
Like boxers, they're smarter. They stay close. Boxers are smarter. They stay close. I was crying.
Yeah.
I was in the I had him put me in a salt bath, and I'm like just laying there. I'm just like crying, bro. Telling myself, why do I do this to myself?
Because you literally feel like you're dying. Because you are.
Oh yeah.
You're depleting your body of all the fluids. You're literally dying.
Yeah. And then
you feel like that.
It's funny because Nito's like, come on, bro, you gotta push. Come on, bro, you gotta push. And I'm like, bro, I fucking am, right? I snap, and he's like, hey, don't get sassy, bro. And thinking about it now, it's fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I love him. He was there for me.
Yeah.
Pushed me through the whole thing.
But it is one of those things where the coach is saying some shit, but we're not in those shoes, like cutting the weight and stuff. But obviously, he's been around the game a long time.
Yeah.
But you super respect him. But what I'm trying to say is like you don't want to hear that shit when you're on your death door. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like,
but the thing is, I don't think Nito's ever had to deal with that, because you know what I mean. Like
boxers, they stay close.
Yeah, boxers stay close. They're smarter. Where us MMA fighters or
30 pounds is normal.
Oh, yeah,
40
pounds, 40 pounds. Oh yeah, I got
normal,
that. You know what I mean? Which is a stupid thing to do. So I'm over there and I'm crying, bro. And he's like, yeah, you can do it. I'm like, bro. Or like he'll be eating like the night before in front of me. And he's like, sorry, like, I'm sorry, bro. I gotta eat. I was like, I get it. And then, I just let me go to sleep, bro.
The shit you guys go through, honestly, like being a fighter is fucking. That's why people. I say it before. That's why people love, respect, revere fighters. Is because we all know the shit you guys go through is no joke.
100%.
You know what I mean? It's fucking the real shit. And then Judgment Day, when you actually make that walk, is like, you know, everything's on the line. Everything's on the line. You know, every time you go in there, and especially with MMA, like we see it do anything. If you see a broken leg in boxing, that's a fucking rarity. But MMA, literally, your leg can end up in half. You're fucking anything can happen, dude. You seen that one photo when the guy's whole skull was dented in because he took a knee to the dome. You know what I mean? It's like anything can happen in MMA. It's crazy, dude. Even though the crazy part is more deaths in boxing because the head trauma.
Yeah, you know what that is, right? It's because it's a bigger glove.
Yeah,
it's a bigger glove.
More impact.
More impact. So it's like a bouncy. You know, like a bouncy house, like on your hand.
And then you get the standing 8 count, no ground and pound.
Where for the smaller gloves, like if I hit you one time, it's a good one. You're going out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, which is obviously going to be trauma to the brain.
Yeah,
but it's not like
repeated
trauma to the brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's a big thing too, man. I mean, I boxed my whole life and I loved fucking doing it.
Yeah. Do you feel like you obviously you've dealt a lot of punishment? I know that you was one of the top guys, but you've been hit too. Just being part like anytime in boxing when you're punching, you can be punched. So it's like, you're in your 30s now. Have you felt anything with any CTE, head trauma, anything from your experience? I
honestly thought I had it, CTE.
For real?
Yeah. I haven't done an MRI or nothing. I just assumed cause I've dealt with like mental health issues. You know what I mean? So I'm actually on like medication and stuff. You know what I mean?
Does that help you?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It's called bupropion. It's called bupropion, and kind of tries like switches. It makes me happy instead of angry. Where I'd be like more rageful. But I
but
just
that's
think
what they
I'm
say.
an angry
CT.
person.
What was that?
I just think I'm an angry person even before. Even before. You know what I mean? Like as a kid, I was just like a fucking angry guy.
Yeah.
I would never like lash out. I'll just keep it in.
Yeah. But it's part of the territory too, growing up in Waianae. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be tough. You can't be a
100%.
pushover, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta be able to defend yourself and shit.
I wouldn't say I've been I don't wanna say I've been hit a lot. I have been hit, obviously.
Yeah.
I've been knocked out like
just from training from since 8 years old, you know what I mean?
Yeah, since I was 8 years old. Maybe in train, I've been hit more times in training than in fights because I've had amazing training partners.
Yeah.
You know, as far as for my boxing, I box with the Pellins, which are all Nito's cousins. The Pellins, the Tengaros, the Sofas. These are like top names in boxing at the time.
Yeah.
You mean, and still to this day, look at Nito.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And me training with them and being able to learn and grow from them in training, when I got to the fights, it was just easy. That's why I just thought I was the man. That's why I was like, man, I'm invincible. I mean, like I said, I turned pro kickboxing before Hawaii was sanctioned. I turned pro kickboxing at 16. Wow. I fought Kolo Coca. So this guy was 32 when I was 16.
Wow.
And he was tatted. Like his whole head was tatted.
And 32 is honestly, you've been 32 last year.
Yeah,
That's when you feel like you like fully grown.
Yeah,
you know
his whole head was tatted. His chest was tatted.
Damn.
His side, he had tatted sideburns. You know what I mean?
Was you nervous? You was like, oh shit.
Well, no. When I was watching him on the tapes, we run the tapes. We watch tape.
Yeah.
Me and my dad. I was like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "I got him. He's not. I got him. He's so slow." Blah blah blah. Then I see a 32-year-old man from across the ring, tatted from head to toe. I'm like, holy fuck.
I was scared, bro. I was scared. You're 16, dog.
Yeah, I'm 16. Like,
very limited.
This guy's scary.
I don't care who you are. At 16, your experience is very limited. You know what I mean? Like,
so like watching the tape, I'm like, I got him.
Yeah.
I got him. The whole camp, I got him. Easy work. Then I see him in person. I'm like, holy shit, this guy is scary as fuck. And I mean, I beat him. I won. I actually won that fight. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna lie, I was a little.
Hell yeah. Did you feel that every time you fought? A little nerves every time? Or was there ever a fight where you're just like, fuck this, I got him?
Almost every fight out there, I fucking got him. Almost every fight. But I wouldn't call it nerves, more like an ice, like a little ball in my stomach.
Yeah.
Butterflies?
Like kind of like butterflies, but it's more like a cold, like let's go.
I have a question for you. Going back to that crazy weight cut you did, the to 165.
Yeah.
And then you said you got knocked out, right?
Yeah, knocked the fuck out.
So compare that, because I don't know exactly what that feels like or what you went through, but what if you didn't go through a crazy weight cut? Does the weight cut really
100%?
Because it's not that day, it's the night or the day before.
It's the night before. So it's not only how you cut the weight that matters, it's how you gain it back. So what I usually do is more liquids first, right?
Yeah.
And I stay away from real like lethargic foods like pasta and stuff. I'm supposed to like still eat kind of clean, but not too clean. Like kind of just to get more carbs in.
Yeah.
But I just killed pasta. I just like killed things that made me lethargic. Because actually that camp, I was actually plant-based the whole camp.
Yeah.
Plant-based the whole camp. And I actually had wars with Elijah. Elijah O'Connor. He's a big dude.
It's a big motherfucker.
We were scrapping, bro. Like,
you a big guy, but he's like a big.
I think he beat my ass like the first 2 or 3 weeks. Like dropped me in front of my kids, and I'm like, oh
damn.
Fuck, but slowly as like I said, I was doing plant-based stuff. Like maybe the 4th week, then it became wars. Then it became who can move long. Like,
so you notice a difference?
I noticed a difference instantly. Right now, I'm actually not eating meat right now.
Really?
I'm trying to get back on that plant-based diet.
You go back and forth between like plant-based and a little bit of meat?
Yeah, well, shit. I love chicken. You know what I mean? I love eating, bro. I love eating meat and stuff, but it's like, damn, I always thought, when was I at my best? When did I feel my best? And honestly, it was that last camp, eating just plant-based food.
Really?
It was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like me, you can actually
And did
No
you-
meat, right?
and did
No
you-
meat
no meat.
whatsoever.
Quick
No
question:
meat.
did you do that? Did you switch to that only for camp? The no meat only for, or were you doing no meat before the camp started?
No, only for that camp, but no, not even because of the camp. Like I had talked about it with that guy who's doing my meals.
Yeah.
Because
Was
Max,
it Fraser or?
No, it wasn't Fraser. He doesn't even. This guy who I went to, I think his name is Shane. It's been a while, but he actually doesn't feed fighters. He feeds people who have diabetes. And you mean because plants are like everything. Like we're supposed to be eating plants,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, people who have diabetes, heart issues. That's people that he feeds.
Yeah.
And his guy though, with that, who's teaching him how to do it, was feeding Max. Remember, Max versus what's it, Garcia? Is it last name is Garcia?
Garcia.
Ortiz, Brian Ortiz.
Oh, Ryan.
Brian
No,
Ortiz.
Brian
Brian
Ortega.
Ortega. Brian Ortega.
Yeah.
For that,
Max licked him.
No, for that fight, Max was plant based.
Really?
Max
So
was
no meat.
No meat.
Wow.
Did you see his punch output? in
Yeah,
that?
it was crazy. He set record.
It's because
I think.
meat builds lactic acid in the shoulder, and his punch output was fire.
Yeah. And if, for the guys that don't know, lactic acid is like when your muscles just feel like they're burning. You know what I mean? Like, oh, your shoulder's shot.
Like, oh yeah, shoulders
whatever.
all shot. Exactly. And Max was plant based that camp,
Wow.
and he just punched
High output.
high output.
Crazy. He whooped the shit. I remember, dude, that was the fight where Max literally in the middle of the fight was like showing Ortega how to block a punch.
Yeah.
Did you see
that's
that
the one,
shit?
That's the one.
That shit was crazy, dog. He
yeah.
literally said, hey, block this hook like this. Bang, and they hit him with it.
So the guy I was going to was telling me, yeah, Max he's doing plant based right now. Well, that's crazy. Then he fights Ortega, and I see that. I'm like, damn, I think I want to switch.
Yeah, that performance.
So I
you're like, oh,
switched
shit.
like right before they called me, like 2 weeks before they called me.
Yeah.
There, I switched, and then they call, and I'm like, oh wait, 165. I'm like, fuck. Maybe if I'm plant based, maybe I'll lose weight. Maybe I'll lose weight faster. And
More
we'll see.
reason to try it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think 3 weeks in, like I said, I was getting beat up by Elijah,
Yeah.
getting my ass beat. Bro. And then after that, it became worse. And then became who can last longer. I felt like I outlasted him sometimes, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like me just winning or him just winning. It was like
So you're a believer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A believer.
But that's you also shooting up a couple
100%.
weight classes. You know what I mean?
yeah, 100%. Yeah, because he was still like at
Yeah, he's still a heavyweight.
He was still heavy. Yeah. And I'm definitely a believer, 100%. But the only thing that is hard is that making these meals, bro. I'd have a burrito,
Yeah.
a plant-based burrito, and I'm thinking I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah.
But it's not only what you eat; it's how you eat it.
What do you mean?
You see how these cows and these
They chew a
herbivores,
lot.
They chew a lot.
Yeah.
And then they swallow.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
They wait till
yeah.
it's mushy and then they swallow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's what the guy told me. It's not only what you about to eat; it's how you eat it. So you gotta chew. So, all right, cool. So I think they only give us one meal. He only gives me 1 meal a day. Like this whole little big thing like this. I'm like, all right, let's see. I just killed 2 training sessions before I get my meal. I eat at 12. I'm eating. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna kill this burrito. I take 3 bites. I'm like, I'm fucking full.
Yeah.
I'm full.
Your shit shrinks
Because
up.
the thing is, your body doesn't tell you. Like, you ever eat McDonald's and you're like, oh, I'm hungry 2 hours later.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's because your body doesn't get full off of how much you consume. It gets full off of nutrients.
Yeah.
So the more nutrients, as soon as your body has the nutrients it needs in your body, it's
It's
just,
full. It's good.
okay, we're good.
Yeah.
We don't got to eat no more.
Yeah.
Bro, and then that burrito, I forgot about it for like almost the whole day.
Wow.
And then I started eating it again. And like, fuck, I might as well just finish it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't even hungry for like almost the rest of the day.
Because you got all the nutrients you need.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, dude, I heard fucking people who we just listened to our podcast recently. The guy was like, people who snack late at night, like you think if you snack late at night, maybe you won't want to eat in the morning, but it actually makes you more hungry because like when you're sleeping, your digestive system's not resting, it's working, it's trying to process the food that you just ate late at night, you know what I mean? Instead of really just relaxing and resetting.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, man, that's fucking awesome. So you're a believer, plant-based is the way to go.
It is, but it's hard to make, bro.
So maybe it's like
hard.
maybe it could be like a thing for just camp. You know what I mean?
It could.
I don't know.
It could. No, for sure. I feel like.
Did you feel like your
but the thing is,
energy levels were
couldn't-
normal?
Oh yeah, no, they were higher.
Higher.
I had real high energy levels. You know how like you sleep, and you get up and you're like, oh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get that on plants.
Wow.
Because that
You
they
just
have
get
this-
up, you're like, all right, let's go.
They have
Yeah.
that stereotype of meat, protein.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Athletes need it.
Yeah.
But for you're a fighter, and you're
How
telling us-
my meal guy actually explained it to me, it was like this. It's like cocaine,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So that's how he explained it to me, I swear. He said that when you get cocaine, right, if you go to buy cocaine,
Yeah.
you got to go to a dealer. And the dealer's already chopped this thing up. With the cocaine is protein. He chopped it up. He's put all whatever he had to put in
He
it.
cut it.
He cut it.
Yeah.
And on top of him cutting it is he got to sell it for more because, you know what I mean? Because he had to make his money back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's the middleman compared to, so that's meat. That's meat and protein. If you go straight to the source, it's cheaper. It's more pure. You know what I mean? It's a pure
So
protein.
Plant-based protein.
Yeah, exactly. So plant-based protein is like
Somebody
more
was saying
pure
that
and
too. I
better.
think actually your boy Ben, your brother Ben, was like saying fucking like our teeth even are designed, like you can tell by our teeth, they're designed to eat more plants than meat. You know what I mean? Just by like the shape of our teeth
Yep.
and like the way they're designed and stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We don't have canines.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. So
But I love chicken too, dude.
I'm definitely a big believer. But even my wife is like, bruh, what do you want me to cook for you though? So what do you want me to cook? Because it's harder, bro. It's like
Yeah, it is.
it's hard to like eat everything that you have all the nutrients in. Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna eat? Plant based has all nutrients you need. It's hard.
Yeah. Do you like Down to Earth? What was that?
What's your favorite plant-based meal?
Favorite plant-based meal?
Favorite plant based meal. It'd have to have been the burritos. 100%.
Did they have rice in them?
Huh?
They get rice in them?
Yeah, rice. Honestly, rice is everything.
Yeah.
Plant based, rice is everything. Yeah, like everything's like, oh, rice makes you fat. Rice doesn't.
Yeah, it's
Rice
good.
is everything. Like most of my meals were filled with rice.
Yeah. Do you like the purple Okinawa potato?
100%.
I love that one, dude.
My wife hates it.
I fucking love
But yeah,
that.
I love
one.
that shit.
That shit's so good. And I feel like when I'm on because I used to eat that like pretty religiously, and I would feel it felt like a real dense nutrient energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was telling Chris, I can't remember who I was telling the other day. It's like, do you know how animals wolf pack, when the pack kills let's say an elk, the alpha will eat the most nutrients parts, like the heart, the liver.
Yeah.
He knows that, and then the rest of the pack eats after. It's like
Yeah.
they weren't taught that. Like it's like maybe they were, but it's like kind of more of an instinctual thing. You know what I mean? I feel like our bodies too, like we instinctually know. Like for instance, like that potato, like somehow I felt and I knew that Okinawa potato was like really good for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I was in the best shape that I've ever been, was like I was killing a lot of that. You know, that was
Yeah.
like one of my biggest sources of energy. You know what I mean?
Real quick, I lied. It wasn't the burritos. You
What
know what
was
it
it?
was?
What was
it
it?
was the pudding.
Pudding.
Chocolate pudding. This dude made me chocolate pudding out of dates.
Oh.
Dates. And it was amazing, bro.
Wow.
And you seen me in the gym, how I get loud and I talk, right? You seen that?
Yeah.
Bro, as soon as I finished my 3 bites of my burrito and that pudding, I was going crazy.
You lit.
I was in the shop like, let's go.
Energy.
Who needs a haircut? Let's go. Oh, get out of my chair. Oh, get out of my chair. Bro, yeah,
cashing
it was
out.
the pudding, 100%.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But going back to the
Food
eating
matters.
part,
Food matters.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
but you said you didn't eat right after that fight. You ate too much pasta.
I ate too much pasta, and
The
you know what?
recovery, right?
Yeah,
For
so
the fight the next-
yeah, 100%. So usually, like, I love pasta.
Yeah.
I love pasta. I hardly eat it, but I do love pasta. Like my favorite meal.
Where's your favorite pasta from?
Buca di Beppo. I'm 100% Buca di Beppo for sure.
So what were you feeling like the next day that made you feel like?
So like, I honestly the next day I didn't do anything that I usually do. So after I make weight or whatever, the next day you get up, you little it's called a shake off. You start hitting mitts and stuff, and just to kind of get your body flowing and stuff. I didn't do that. I slept in the whole time all the way to the fight. And then I got up, went over there, and I started hitting Michelito. And I wasn't my usual, let's go, let's get it. I wasn't my usual self. Like, oh, I feel weird. I I just keep thinking in my head like, oh, I feel crazy. I don't feel right. I didn't see nothing to eat though. I was like, man, I feel off.
You just knew in your head that's how you felt. Yeah.
I felt off, and that like, so a couple of in the first round, I think I got dropped like fucking 4 times, but 2 of those drops I thought I slipped. I was like, damn, it must have been because I wasn't strong, and I wasn't feeling strong. I felt weak, and just the whole, just lethargic. I felt lethargic the whole time.
Even the next day.
Even the next day.
Wow.
After I finished, because then the next day I ate stupid too. I probably ate like a burger or something. The day of the fight, just ate dumb.
Yeah.
Slept in. Ate
Something that slowed you down.
Ate my burger again. Went back to sleep. Just things I usually don't do during the fight day. I did. Yeah, which kind of sucked. And it's like fuck. Because in my head I'm like fuck. I made weight. Now I'm gonna go eat whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of fucked that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how all that matters.
Yeah, everything matters, dude. Every detail.
Yeah, even towards the next fight day, it's what you put in.
Oh yeah, 100%. Whatever you got to use for fuel, it has to be good fuel. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like your body's been eating straight this whole time, or your car's been doing premium this whole time. Then you put unleaded, and it starts fucking different sound. What the fuck is going on? Same thing, man. Same fucking thing.
Yeah.
So I definitely was like, man. After that fight, kind of a temporary. I made a permanent decision on a temporary emotion. I was like, I'm done. Because I've been doing this for a while, man. I've been on Ultimate Fighter. I've been on Ultimate Fighter.
Damn.
You're on the UFC?
I was on Ultimate Fighter. I lost to the guy who won the whole thing, man.
Would you? What season was that? Fucking
season 15.
And they got you like behind the scenes and all that stuff.
They
in the
me,
house, you lived in the house and the whole bit.
No, I didn't. To get into the house, I needed to be it's just crazy too because the guy who beat me to get into the house won the whole thing.
Damn.
And then all the security guards were like talking to us later, like, bro. Everybody who thought we were gonna win lost today.
Wow.
I was like, what?
They thought you were gonna win too.
They thought I was gonna win too, but I was like, fuck, I know. I cried my eyes out.
Yeah.
That was like
that could have changed your whole life.
Yeah.
You know? You made it to the UFC.
100%.
And if you lost to that guy, and I'm sure it was close, like you could have been the guy. You know what I mean? It was like
100%. But like me, I mean, a lot of my downfalls in fighting would have to be not only my preparation. I would say that it's not like a big downfall, but I have a hard time making weight. Sometimes I fucking don't make weight at all.
Yeah.
What's your fight weight? I mean, what's your competition?
So at that time, it was at 155.
Yeah.
And I like, I'd make it sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
And then even like the 170s, like.
In hindsight, what do you think it was? What do you think it was that stopped you from missing weight? Discipline?
Discipline.
With the diet?
Discipline.
With the diet or training?
Diet. 100%.
So you're still
other than
training?
my plant-based diet, I'll discipline. Well, even if even that one, I have a craving for sweets.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, like, so I'm a crack baby. Yeah. Like I was born, my mom would smoke crack with me, like while she had me or whatever.
Wow.
So I lack calcium in my teeth, and I just crave sweets. Crave that. Like I gotta have it. Like so, every camp that I've ever had, I always sneak in. Like, okay, I'm just eat this right now. I'm just burn it off later. You know what I mean? So like I always cheated when it comes to eating.
Crazy. Is your mom still around?
Yeah.
Are you cool with her?
Yeah, I'm cool with her.
Yeah.
I am.
Closer to your dad though, I feel like probably. Who you were?
Oh man.
Who are you closer to, mom or dad?
That's a hard one. I mean, I couldn't say
different roles.
I feel like they have different roles. I couldn't say. I feel like they both equally I was close to.
In a different way. That's how I am with my mom and dad.
Exactly.
I feel like I could talk to my mom more just about anything, just like even ask her to help me with something or this and that. My dad is more like different, you know what I mean? It's like we still talk, we're still close, like we're close, but you know how it is. It's just guys and girls are different.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can have a different relationship with your mom than.
Yeah. Well,
it's hard to choose a favorite too.
They had me young. Well, like my mom had me young. And I think she was 16 when she had me.
Yeah.
And I think she met my dad like 9 months after she had me. So he's not my, like, shit. he's my dad.
Yeah.
I mean,
because since she was conscious, he was there.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's my dad.
Yeah.
I mean, I have his last name. VISTANTE is his last name. You know what I mean?
What about your biological dad? Is he still around?
Never heard her.
Wow.
Never heard her. Nah. He's oh man.
Have you talked to him?
Oh yeah, I know of him.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to him. We've definitely conversed. I think he's in bad shape right now, man. I mean, he had a daughter. I have a sister, and I keep in touch with her because you know what I mean. But he is, damn. I don't want to badmouth him. He's a piece of shit, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just like, he's not a great dad.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are made for this.
Yeah.
I made to be a great dad, and I know my dad was, and that's why I know I am.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. Like I wanted to train to get back, but sorry, my son is my everything, and my daughter's my everything.
Yeah.
They have sports going on. I'm gonna invest my time in sports into them.
Yeah.
What did they want? Like my daughter, I'm about to blow money on her volleyball.
Yeah.
She has volleyball coming up.
Shit ain't cheap. The tournaments, the traveling.
She's actually in club. She's about to be in club league.
Oh, traveling.
It's even
team.
more expensive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I invest my time in that. Where I get that from my dad, who's invested time in me.
Yeah.
This guy, like I said,
He wasn't
I don't
around.
really know him, bro.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen him here and there, and talked to him here and there, but it's
Yeah.
never. My kids don't call him grandpa.
Yeah.
I mean,
Honestly, being a dad is not about the seed. It's about how you conduct yourself and who you are to these people. You know what I mean? How you are to these kids. Like, honestly, my grandpa, one of my grandpas is actually should be called my step grandpa, but he was the same situation like how it was for you. For my dad, his real dad bounced, but that Ken, my grandpa, he passed away since, but he was the real dad. He did all the dad stuff. You know what I mean? He was a proper dad. You know what I mean? So that's why he was my dad's dad without hesitation, and that's why he was my grandpa without hesitation. Like you said, your kids call your dad your grandpa.
yeah, exactly, 100%. That's my dad, man.
He stepped up and did everything. You know what I mean?
He always seen greatness in me. You know what I mean? That's why I can't pick what parent I was closer to.
Yeah.
My mom used to hustle fucking Louis Vuitton bags out the crib just to get me to fucking the nationals for boxing and shit.
So she was doing her part too. You know what
Exactly. You know what I mean? Because dad paid bills and stuff, and he trained me here and there. He'd check up on me because he didn't train me more. He got involved more when I was like 16, because that's when we switched over to kickboxing. So, yo, you want to kickbox? I was like, well, up to you, dad. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's my dad. I'm gonna do whatever he wants me to do. So so we started kickboxing. Bro, honestly, I didn't want to do MMA.
For real.
Nah, like
He asked you to?
yeah, he's like, well, you can't kickbox your whole life. You want to try to do MMA? MMA was getting big, right? It was getting big. Like, I was like, I mean, I guess. Like, so after my 18th birthday, we fought it. We did an MMA match. Like, the day of my 18th birthday, I turned 18 on the weigh-ins. Weigh-ins, I turned 18. The next day, I fought.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Was your dad always in your corner?
Yeah.
He was always
even
around,
if he wasn't there at my camp, he'd always
always show up for fight
every
night.
corner. Yeah, every fight night, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd make sure he has a ticket.
Yeah.
Every time. I mean, no matter what. My mom too. She'd be there.
Do you have a big family outside of your immediate, like mom and dad and stuff? Do you have like a big family out on the west side?
Like
uncles and like aunties, this whole stuff?
I think my mom's siblings are out there and all in the west. So I have like 2 or 3 uncles and aunties. My dad has 1 sister and 2 brothers that live in the mainland. 2 half brothers. It's just super funny because they're really white.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they come and see me fight when I'm in the mainland, and we always had separate rooms for my coach, who was Uncle Ron.
Yeah.
Ron John. He's another beast.
Yeah.
A legend in Hawaii. Whenever they would come, I just let them answer the door and shit, and they'd be like, "Oh, we're in the wrong room." Yeah, not that much. Just mostly we kind of stick together. You know what I mean?
Tight knit family.
Yeah, we tightened it up.
So you have Dream, What's your daughter's name?
Alexa.
Alexa? And
Alexa's first, my oldest. Alexa, Dream, Scarlett, and Johnny.
Johnny,
four
the
kids.
young boy.
No, she's a girl.
Johnny.
Yeah, my daughter.
Wow.
My daughter, she's a girl. My wife named, so I always name the boys, but I only have one, so I named Dream. But she named her Johnny, and then my dad's name is John.
How does she spell it?
I'm Johnavan, Jonnie.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. My wife named her, and I was really taken back. I was like, oh man, it means something to me. You know?
Yeah.
It's deep. It's deep.
Yeah. It ties everything together for you guys.
And then I write like right after, like right before my dad died and stuff, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Feel you, bro. Shoot, how do you like, my parents are still alive, but eventually if I don't go first, they're gonna pass away. Give me some, like, how do you handle that? How do you freaking rebound from that? What's the advice you would give somebody? You know, because when we start hitting our 30s, 40s, that's when our parents is, you know, almost usually double the age at least. So it's like kind of the end of the road for our parents around this time. What advice, like, because it's been a year for you, and obviously,
it's almost a year.
Yeah.
You don't get used to it, bro. It's not the same. There's a certain song that I can't even listen to without crying.
Yeah.
So there's that. And you know what I mean? And just wishing that I could have said something.
Yeah.
Like tell him stuff. Just tell him I love you one more last time.
A few more phone calls, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. It's like, it's real hard to cope. You know what I mean? Like, you do cope. You know what I mean? Some people cope differently. But my dad, my family in general, we're real. You know, some families are closed off. They don't talk about their emotions.
Yeah.
Us, we do all the time. I always kiss my dad. I've kissed my dad on the lips many times. You know what I mean? And even as an adult, before I get into a fight, before I get in a ring, no matter what, like, it's my dad.
Yeah.
And the bond is different. And then when they're gone, it's fucking painful, bro. It's
empty.
It's empty, 100%. And then I have a picture of us that I have that hangs up in my room. Like one of my fights that I've won, and it's fucking.
Hey, emotional support animals. Shout out to all the emotional support animals out there. Let's go.
Let's go. You know what I mean? It's real.
Hey,
like,
she loves you, dog.
Yeah. And this is the real. It's a real hurtful feeling, bro. It's real.
Yeah.
And then you gotta be. I'm the oldest boy. You know what I mean? So you gotta be there for everybody else as much as possible.
You're the leader now.
Yeah.
You're the king.
Mostly. Shit. Sometimes. Nah, Ben's the king, bro.
King Santiago. Shout out to King Santiago.
Shout out to Ben the king.
Let's talk about you and Ben, man. You guys just fucking brothers. You guys love each other. You guys go to war. You're in each other's corners back in the day.
When did you guys first meet?
And hold on, wait. Before that, sometimes you guys bang. Talk about that relationship as a brother. Like, you guys is fucking gnarly, guys.
So, I mean, brothers are brothers, bro. You know what I mean? When you're a brother, you scrap with your brother.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
We scrap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when me and Ben, when we met, was about 13 years ago. Oh, wait. Damn. We're like a 20-year relationship right now. Yeah. We scrapped, bro.
So you were probably what? 15,
I was 13 when we met.
13.
Yeah, I was 13 when we met.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like,
Where'd you guys first meet?
School. You know what I mean? Actually, fuck. I don't think Ben liked me.
Really?
I think Ben wanted to fucking fight me. I was boxing at the time already.
Yeah.
But I didn't fight him. You know, I was like, nah. And then we weren't cool. You know what I mean? I think when we got cool, I don't know if you guys remember You Got Served.
Yeah, the movie?
Yeah.
The movie?
So
the dance movie, right?
Yeah, You Got Served came out. So I've been dancing before You Got Served.
Oh.
Right? And then when You Got Served came out, everybody wanted to be a dancer.
Yeah.
And my dad taught me how to dance like years before that. So I started dancing, and that's when we were like, oh shit, this kid can dance. So then it kind of was like
battling like that.
No, it kind of started like dancing. So we kind of made a dance crew. And we kind of came together.
What's the name of the dance crew?
Most Wanted. Most Wanted, bro.
Where'd you guys come up with that name?
Ben them came up with it. It was
for real.
Well, Most Wanted.
So
bro.
Ben was part of your dance crew?
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't mine. It was Ben. It was all of us. Like fuck it. I think
they
Ben
asked you to part. You joined it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It was already part of it.
I was like, yeah, I'm with it, bro.
Damn.
Whatever.
What would you guys go dance at? Like different events and shit?
Yeah, like it's called All Age or Ragers. I don't know if they have
Oh,
those anymore.
yeah. All age of rage.
All Age or Ragers was like
Those little ones.
little kids there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for us, they're just all dancing and battling over there.
Yeah.
I think they had like a what was it? It's definitely like a dance battle.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So every week we have to go there and dance and battle, and then the winner goes into the next week.
It's so dope.
And I think we end up winning one. We end up being the best dance crew in Hawaii.
Damn.
Yeah, and that was back in the day. Though.
Yeah. This is like when Jabberwockies was hot and all that. Yeah.
No,
you know?
this,
Or was this
before?
pre?
This is pre.
Wow.
Pre Jabberwocky.
Because dancing, I remember when Jabberwockies was hot. Like that, like dancing was like a crew dancing was like a thing for a minute.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of falling off. There's not like a lot of crews dancing no more.
Well,
Yeah.
that's when all those movies started to
Yeah, some of the
Yeah.
movies started to come on too. You know what I mean?
Honestly, Jabberwockies probably got inspired by the same movie. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? The same.
probably.
What was the name of the movie?
You got
Step
served.
Up-
You got
Yeah.
served. Yeah, you got served.
Yeah.
Step up.
Step
or
up,
something.
level two. Yeah, there's all
Yeah.
those. All those
Drumline, even Drumline was kind of like
Bring
the
it
Stomp the
on.
yard.
You know, bring it on.
We could stomp the yard.
Yeah, Stomp the Yard.
But yeah, I think we became friends on doing that, and then I was already boxing while I was doing this, and
Yeah.
then fighting, like I said, slowly became like a thing, like kickboxing thing, and he started fighting kickboxing in a certain promotion, the Man Up Stand Up. I was fighting kickboxing in the Punishment in Paradise,
Yeah.
and
There's a lot of promotions back then.
yeah. So just from that, we just became friends, man, and
Yeah.
been brothers this whole time. We've had our ups, we had our downs.
Downs.
We've scrapped.
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
has witnessed us.
I've
actually-
witnessed you guys scrap. I've witnessed you guys
Yeah.
talk shit to each other.
What?
But at the end of the day, I'll say one thing: these boys always fucking hug it out and be like, "Love you, dog." You know what I mean? And they
100%,
they bang it
100%.
out. They talk their shit, but then it's all love. You know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
respect.
He's been in my life. I mean, I know we had a falling out like maybe a year ago, 2 years ago. We had like a little falling out, a little
Yeah.
fucking
Dumb shit.
dumb shit. And then but before we even scrapped it out, I think my dad died before we scrapped it out.
Mm.
And then we scrapped it out. Like my dad died, and he hit me up because he lost both his parents.
Yeah.
He lost both parents.
Mhm.
So he knew
At a
I
young
was-
age too.
At a very young age.
Yes.
And we were still in high school still.
Yes.
And he knew what I was going through. He hit me with a text, and he's like, "Man, I know what you're going through," and blah blah. And we kind of squashed it from there.
Yeah.
But we just never had our like, okay, let's get in the gym, bro. We gotta
Throw some hands.
throw some hands. You know what I mean? And
That's
we
your
did.
guys' love language.
Exactly. And we did, and we got it in, and that was it. And we, you know what I mean? So I saw sometimes your brother, you know how it is. Brothers
Yeah.
fight. That's
Yeah.
this is what it is.
Mm-hmm. And it's almost like, I feel like it's almost like a pecking order thing too. Like with guys, it's like you can need to know. I feel like it helps the wolf pack when you know where you stand in the pack.
Yeah.
There's got to be one leader. There's got to be one Robin. There's got to be, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's why guys sometimes in the gym we bang it out. Like you got to know where you're in the pecking order. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
You know what I mean? And it's primal. It's weird. It sounds stupid to say live and on camera, but it's kind of how it is, to be honest.
Yeah, we gotta throw hands a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
gotta throw hands.
Yeah.
And then when you gotta throw hands, then you know that, all right, well, that's where I stand now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's respect from both sides. Even if you beat someone up, you still respect them because you're not gonna beat someone up most of the time without getting hit a couple times too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like,
100%.
so you respect the guy too, just because you know he holds
Yeah.
his own too. You know what I mean? It's like it's a weird thing, but it's just like so primal, and it's just part of who we are. For the guys who's wired like that. You know?
Oh yeah, me and Ben especially, bro. We're programmed like that. Like we're
Yeah.
programmed to, like we've been programmed like from the dancing days
Yeah.
to now. We've been
Yeah.
programmed to be competitive.
Yeah.
Especially me and Ben.
Yeah.
Especially me and Ben.
No, Ben's all about. Dude, Ben will even call me if he hears a story about me acting stupid in town. He'll fucking check me on it. Like,
Oh,
bro, what
man.
was you doing out there? Like this and that. Like
man.
you know what I mean? Like that's how he is. Like he's like it's
Heard
got
he's out there wild and Mike.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like he'll call me out my shit, and I hold him accountable too for some stuff too. Like, hey, you got a fight coming up, bro. You better be training. Do your push-ups.
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
shit. Like, you know, we hold each other accountable in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just as brothers.
But
Yeah.
what impressed me, because I'm getting to know you too, and I'm getting to know Ben, and I also lost my father
R.I.P. bro.
Yeah, thank you. Same to you. That's why I kind of know what people go through when they lose their father, their parent at a young age. But when you told me that Ben contacted you when he found out that your father died, that statement, that action means a lot, because so many people get invited to weddings. Everybody goes to weddings. You know, it's a happy time. Yeah. Oh yeah, wedding. But how many people go to funerals?
Nah,
You know, how close do you have to be? You know, for that person to come to a funeral. So that just showed me the bond.
And he just squashed.
Exactly.
And then we were beefing. We were beefing at the time too. You know what I mean? He just squashed it.
But the love, he knew exactly what you were going to end up. That pain that only if you experienced it. I have, you know. But like I said, going to a funeral, acknowledging death, that takes a different friendship. You know what I mean? Everyone, not a lot of people. You know, everybody's all happy with weddings.
Yeah.
When it comes to the serious, that's how close you have to be when it comes to talking about death and things like that. So, you know, once again, getting to know you, getting to know Ben, and just hearing that action of it, man, mad respect to the both of you guys.
Appreciate it.
The friendship.
Shout out to Ben, bro. Love you, man.
The friendship is genuine. You know, I mean,
for sure.
We even talked about that. It's even with other guests. It's so hard, you know, to find close friends. You remember, not just friends. Anybody can be friends, but
close friends.
Close friends.
Different.
You know, having a small amount, a handful. You know.
100%.
What's some of your goals for everything you're doing now? You said you want to get back in the ring. Just give me a couple goals. Obviously, you're a very successful barber too. You got any barber goals? Obviously, maybe some fighting goals.
Fatherhood goals.
You know, I feel like even though I'm really good at barbering, I don't take it as seriously as I should.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, like, so I have coworkers who are amazing barbers.
Yeah. 6-figure kind, like big numbers.
I'm not gonna say nobody's name because I don't want the RAS to hit them up, but But definitely big name, big guys, and I watched them and I watched their work ethic, and they put in everything they got into barbering.
Yeah,
I don't. Not like I put in the work. You know what I mean? Like, I put in the work for the cut to be fired. Like I want every one of my cuts to be fired, 100%. But these guys go above and beyond to be great.
Like building their brand and everything.
Like everything that I've done for fighting, as far as when I was a fighter, like everything I've done, they're doing for their barbering. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say like it's just a job. It's not. I love barbering. I love my craft. I love doing it. I love doing all of this. But the love is different when it comes to like fighting. Yeah. Even something like a passion.
Right.
It's definitely a passion, but it's not like my greatest passion. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I feel like I don't know. I just feel like you really gotta fucking love. For me personally, I really gotta love what I'm doing to go all in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Like I love barbering, but I don't. Like, it's a different passion. Like I said, like you just said, like you gotta really love. It's a different kind of love. Yeah. It's a different kind of love. I love barbering. I love making everybody I sit in my chair look good. You know what I mean?
It feels good to make people improve.
Yeah, it improve. Like, and then if I see like, oh, maybe I could do better here. Do better. Yeah, I'll fix it. Yeah. But these guys, they want to be great, and they're doing great things. Everybody I work in that shop, like I watch what they do and how they do it, and like, damn, these guys is going above and beyond for this. Like, I think there's a barber battle coming up. Yeah. I'm not entering it. If you're gonna ask that, I'm definitely not entering it. There's one coming up, and they're preparing right now. I think it's not till November, and they're preparing now. Wow! And they're working
like
now.
They're training for
they're
training
exactly like a training camp, bro. And they're putting the work in. So no, not too much goals for barbering. Just trying to stay great for barbering. Stay good right now. Yeah.
How's your clientele? You stay busy with it?
I stay busy. Yeah, I stay super busy.
If someone wants to get a haircut, one of our listeners wants a haircut from Jav, how would they go about doing that?
You got to go to H&LAX, man. Hit up the H&LAX app. You can book with me, book with Jav. Yeah. Hit my gram. Either way.
Nice. Yeah. Are you pretty much fully booked though most of the time?
It depends on the day. Yeah. But like I said, lately my few weeks I've been investing into my son because he has football. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I've been like sometimes I work like 3 days a week. Sometimes I work like 2. Sometimes I work all 5. Yeah. All 6. I work 6 days. Yeah. But there's that, and I've been doing like dog stuff.
Yeah.
Like I got 4 big pit bulls at home,
Yeah.
like really big pit bulls
Yeah.
at home.
Are you helping your mom with the training or the breeding stuff? Or?
No, she's breeding hers. I'm breeding mine. So
Wow.
I actually have my own kennel, man.
Oh, what
Damn.
are you breeding? What kind of dogs are you breeding?
XL bullies.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much do those go for a head?
Not as much as Frenchies.
For real? But how much?
Yeah. I think I bought my girl for like 6,500
Wow.
for my female.
Mm-hmm.
My Merle boy. Ooh, I got a steal for him. I got him for like 5K.
And you're breeding those two?
Steal. Bro.
You're breeding those two ones?
Five-
I actually bred those two.
Oh.
I actually bred those two, and I think I sold one of their dogs. One of them, one of the Merle girls, just one for like 85, and I get a pup back from that litter.
Wow.
Oh.
It's like
You
different.
made a deal.
Yeah, I made a deal. So
Wow.
like, since they're getting, they got a deal for 8,500 for a Merle female.
Yeah.
That's a deal for a female, and females make all the money.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Because
like
they can reproduce, huh?
exactly. That's why my girl was 6,500.
Yeah.
But like she's just a regular blue.
Mm-hmm.
But then for a Merle, she could have gone at least for like 15K.
Wow.
But I gave him to her for him for like 85, and I said, "Just give me a pup back when you breed her."
How many in a litter usually?
Damn, this last litter. So that was my first litter. There were 10.
Oh,
Yeah, there were 10, but I lost like half of them.
Wow. How?
Yeah, it's hard. It's all like everybody sees the breeding and they want to know, why are dogs so expensive?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
It's a hard work, man. My dog is big, so the puppies are gonna be big. You know,
Yeah.
having a hard time get them out of the vulva, and it's like sometimes they get stuck.
Wow.
My mom did natural breeding one time, so like now I'm not gonna do no natural breeding. I'm
Take him to the
gonna do
vet.
C-section. Yeah,
Oh, C-section.
my mom did a natural breeding one time, so she pulled the dog out. Right, dog was stuck. Pulled it out, the head was gone. Yeah, came out legs first. Put the legs out, the head was gone. Bro.
Wow.
Yeah,
She pulled
bro.
too hard or what? Or maybe it was
It's
just
small
like it
because
grew
it's
weird.
pocket pits.
Wow.
She breeds pocket pits, so they're smaller. And you mean that like the vagina is small to get out of there.
Yeah.
The canal is smaller, so it's harder.
That's crazy. People don't know that probably.
No.
I never even heard of that.
Yeah.
Pulling out it and you rip the head off. That's crazy.
Yeah, my mom, she almost threw up. She said, "Oh man, I bet that's crazy."
Then the head comes out by itself. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
So you
Damn.
can lose more puppies like
So
that.
you lost half.
That.
How did you lose half your litter?
The time in between puppies was longer, which is bad. So usually it takes like an hour between pups at the most.
Each one, boom.
But yeah,
hour,
like
boom,
hour. Like, yeah, but like mine, like I think got to the last 5 or 4, and it was the last 4, and it actually like 5 hours, 6 hours, and by that time there's no oxygen in their brain. You know what I mean? They were dead before they came out. They're stillborns.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's little stuff that I've been working on. I'm doing the dog stuff again. I'm trying to breed her now with some like big male that I have in mind. I'm trying to fight again, but right now I just gotta work on my knees.
Yeah.
So what kind of surgery are you?
ACL surgery on my left knee, and the right knee, I forgot what he called it. Well, pretty much what it is that his open surgery. He's gonna take this part of my knee out and get a kneecap from a cadaver and put it in there.
Oh, so your patella.
Yeah, like my whole cartilage is gone and stuff.
What do you think that's from? Wrestling?
Oh no, bro, they're both from football.
Really?
football.
From high school football?
No. They're both from flag football. I know
what?
it sounds wild, but
Yeah.
bro, flag football is pretty
Lit.
So like, it's a big thing here in Hawaii. It's actually a
Yeah.
big thing worldwide, flag football for adults.
Yeah.
And they go hard, bro.
Yeah.
They go hard. This one was last year, November, Turkey Bowl. I got burnt on a play that wasn't my guy, but I went to chase him and I fell directly on it. Boom.
Oh, shit.
And I was down for like 2 weeks. I was like, oh man, I gotta go checked out. So I went to get it checked. They go, oh, it looks all right, but if it still hurts within like the next couple weeks to come back.
Yeah.
So like a dummy, I didn't come back. It was sore, but I didn't come back.
You just rolled with it.
Yeah, I just
It
rolled
got
with it.
worse.
So like it only get worse and inflame whenever I do depending on my activity.
Yeah.
If I do like boxing, it won't get too bad.
Yeah.
If I start running again, then it starts getting inflamed. And this one happened like 3 weeks ago. I think I turned, my foot was stuck in the mud. I turned after I caught the ball, and it said whack.
Oh.
I felt it. I was like, oh. I felt it. I was like, oh man.
What position do you play in flag football?
Oh, receiver. I mean,
And safety and receiver.
Receiver and safety. Yeah,
Yeah.
I try to be safety, but my knees actually hold me back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, I want to play so bad. I was like, oh, fuck it, just keep going.
Football's so fun, and like you said, like once you're done with, like most guys, we play high school football. Some guys get to go to the next level, play JUCO or college.
Yeah.
But outside of that, when you love football, it's not like you can go to the YMCA and play a pickup football game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or go to like 24 and run some football.
Yeah.
It's like that's the shitty thing about football.
It's a
Like
group
you
thing.
Yeah.
when you're a guy and like we love football. And you can't play no more as an adult, so you gotta go passing league or flag. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We
It's
play.
crazy.
We play every Thursday usually in Cuneo. I bought Dream over there one time, and Dream did good. He balled out. He got a 1-hand catch.
Yeah.
He balled out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And the guys lift him up on their shoulders, started running around.
Yeah.
And then my friend's brother, who's a 6'5", 16-year-old, right?
Oh my god.
He got scored on. And his brother is grilling him like, the fuck what were you thinking on that play?
Yeah.
And Dream's like, Dad, what's up? He go, isn't it just for fun? Not for all of us, bro. It's all we got right here, baby. Like,
When you're an adult, this is all we get.
So like, bro,
flag football.
we got no
Let's get
chance
it.
of going to the league. So this was all we got right
Bro,
here,
honestly, that's why me and the boy, like, that's why I like playing Call of Duty, just to fucking catch a dub on somebody real quick. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, we
100%.
fucking get so serious with that shit, bro.
Oh, I know.
And on certain days, like, it gets competitive. But that's why we play video games, because, like, when you're a guy, you lose that. The older you get, there's less chances to compete. You know what I mean? There's less guys that want to compete, and, like, I had to switch to video games, Jamie.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't stand it though. And like, whoa, just stop, like, stop fighting, or stop running around. You're old already. Don't fucking call me old, bro. I'm gonna scrap. I'm gonna fucking scrap.
For real.
I hear it all the time. Like my coworkers, like, will be like, bro, come enough already. You're old, bro. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
it's
dope.
funny.
For sure. What other goals did you have? Do you have any family goals? What's the goal for the family?
Honestly, my dad really installed in me to be a great parent. I mean,
Yes.
there's that, bro. Being a great parent. I just want to be a great parent.
That's a big task
I want to be able
alone.
to give, like my surgery was gonna limit me and not have me stand up for like 6 weeks. So I can't cut hair. So I told them move it to January so that my kids can have a good Christmas.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
like, I just want to be a good parent, bro. I want to be able to provide, not only for my family, for my wife, for my kids, whatever they need. That's it, bro. That's just my biggest thing is just
That's
be
awesome.
a good dad.
It's the most important thing, right? For you and your
good dad,
position.
good husband. That's my goal, bro.
Hell yeah. Well, dude, hand him the fucking guest book, Chris. Show him the fucking
man.
guest book, dude.
So, hey,
Just
Job,
go
thank you
right
for
there.
coming on.
Hey, we can't
Chat
wait to
Chat.
have you again, by the way, man.
Yeah.
We can't wait to have you again. We got to run this shit back.
Oh,
For sure.
It's a tradition at Cham Chat that we have all our special guests give us a nice shout out or a signature. You can use this whole page.
fuck.
Hell
Thank you
yeah.
so much. It was so fun meeting you, Job, hearing your stories.
You too, man. Thank you guys for having me. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you. Let me see.
I wonder how many guests we had, Chris. How many think we got? Like 16, 17 so far?
Something like that. We'll count it up.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Job, I want to have you back on. You have a lot of fights on YouTube. We're going to run one of those. I'll let you pick whichever one you want. And I want to break it down. I want to talk.
Commentator. I want
you. Like before the fight, the camp. We want to talk about all that shit. We
I
want
got you. I'm down.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude. That'd
got
be
you.
fun. Hell yeah. Hey, would you be down to co-host every once in a while?
I'm
Jump
down.
on? Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm going to hit your line, dog. If we
Hit
got
my line,
an
hit my
open
line.
mic, because we got 4 mics. If we get an open mic and we got a guest, I want to have you co-host, man. I had a great time with you. You were one of the best episodes I think we've had,
Oh,
brother,
man, it
for
was so
sure.
much fun,
Appreciate
man.
y'all.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, let's fucking give it
Oh,
up for Job, boys. Let's go.
Coach Job. Love in the house, man.
I get more lit. I promise. I get more lit.
Yeah, he does.
Thank you,
Bruh,
thank
you
you,
lit all the
man.
time. Hey, if you got any problems with my dog, you better fucking come with some respect.
He also cuts hair. Don't forget, he's a good haircut.
If you need a crispy fucking lineup, hit him up.
Yo,
Tell him, Josh.
hey, hit me up on my IG. Catch this fade. Either one, or you want,
yeah.
let me know how you want to catch that fade. I got you.
Hey, you can
Either
catch
one, I
the
got
fade
you.
or you can get a fade. You know what I mean?
And he says he's got you. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Hey man, we appreciate you. We love you,
Appreciate you
Job. I
having
can't
me,
wait.
man,
To, I
for
can't
real.
wait to have you back on, brother. It's been a good
Oh, yeah, I
one.
love
Take
y'all,
care of
man.
your
Hell
those two knees, though. Take care
Hell
of those
yeah,
knees.
take care of them knees.
For sure. Dog, don't get it twisted. Bad knees and I'll whoop that ass. Let me know, I'll fucking beat that ass. My guys. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Dude, one of the best we've had.